Hello, I'm Bethany. You are watching with CNC English News on top story for today. Prime Minister Hun Sen said that we are proud to see the Cambodian constant progress. And the Kenya government is drafting a social security system. And the last one, the top story is His Excellency Hun Mani led 100 delegations to attend Teen Gay events in Singapore. Welcome back to our detail on top story today. Prime Minister Hun Sen said that we are proud to see the Cambodian people constant progress. Cambodian Prime Minister wrote on his Facebook page on this Friday that he said that we are proud to see that Cambodia has been constantly growing. What we have achieved today results from the contribution of the people and the private partners who have strong confidence on the government led by the Cambodian People Party, a powerful party that liberated the people from the Pol Pot genocidal regime. On behalf of the party president, I guarantee that there will be no war returning to the kingdom in any forms. Thank you for your love, respect, and unwavering support. Because your well-being is my well-being, and I will defend and develop the country toward prosperity to improve livelihoods of all. I would like to wish to all Cambodian people with the luck during the Lunar New Year's, he concluded. Cambodia and Indonesia have planned to reopen direct flight to Cambodia. In the meeting between Indonesian Ambassador Sudirman Harsing, accompanied by a delegation of Indonesian airline companies settling at the Ministry of Tourism, and His Excellency Thongkhon Minister of Tourism, said Indonesia has decided to reconnect flights with Cambodia that can fly in the second half of 2019. The first 4 direct flights between Cambodia and Indonesia were made after the flights between both countries has been made for almost a half century since 1970s. His Excellency Thongkhon said that among the Asian member countries, only Indonesia and Brunei have not yet had direct flight to Cambodia. His Excellency Thongkhon said that when we have direct flight from Indonesia to Cambodia, we hope to bring more tourists, especially Indonesian tourists. There are at the current only over 50,000 Indonesian tourists per year to the Kingdom of Cambodia. Indonesian ambassador to the Cambodia Sudirman Harsing said Cambodia and Indonesia need to cooperate in all fields, including tourism. Therefore, the plan to reopen direct flight between the two countries is really necessary. As a result of the negotiation effort between the leaders of the two countries, Cambodia and Indonesia will have direct flight, which will make a significant contribution to increasing tourists and tourism and good integration in Asians. Gender gap that we compare from 2018 as the previous last year, we can see that it's improved better. I will see that by the 2018 that we see the Cambodia ranked 93 out of the 149 countries in reducing the gender gap. The World Economic Forum reports that the Cambodia ranking of gender disparity in the 2018 has improved compared to the previous year, according to a report from the Ministry of Women Affairs Facebook website. Cambodian people, both workers and students, have expressed their view that the rights of men and women in the Cambodia today are better than in the past. They confirmed that men and women are now entitled to equal rights the same. Women can be leaders like a man too. So the Cambodia is a good example of the commitment of senior leaders and partnership toward the direction of gender equality agenda. And she also said that forum for today from the country where Cambodia has been fighting, passing through to the middle-income country in 2015, and Cambodia is the most progressing country in region in terms of the human resources. I will see that the government is drafting the social security system. As the representative of the royal government that led by Her Excellency Nguyen Sokha, Secretary of State of the Ministry of Economy and Finance and Chairman of the Executive Committee of the National Social Protection Council, met with His Excellency Leng Penlong, Secretary General of the National Assembly, to draft the law on social security at the National Assembly. Mrs. Munsaka said that after the Prime Minister Samdech Akek Mohasenapade Dikcho Hun Sen announced that from the 2019 onward, the private sector employee will receive the pension like the civil servants. An interministerial team with the Ministry of Economy and Finance together with other ministries and have jointly drafted in the law on social security schemes. The draft law contained a chapter on the pension system. Her Excellency said that in the pension system, the new law would include the implementation of the private pension system and the reform of the existing pension of the existing civil servants, and the new draft stipulated that the civil servants who have served for 30 years and would receive about 60% of their total wages. Now, civil servants who have the retired receive about 80% of their basic salaries. His Excellency said that there have been a number of law and the legislative and executive branch or a private sector have jointly implemented, such as the tax law, legal system, financial system, procurement law, and so on. Her request relevant to the Department of the National Assembly Secretary to collaborate with the Ministry of Economy and Finance to seek for further details. Obviously, today the NEC had a consultative meeting with the stakeholder on the draft regulation and procedure. The National Election Committee, obviously that they call NEC, had a consultative meeting with stakeholders on the draft regulation and procedures for the council election in the third mandate at the NEC Conference Hall. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Tep Nitha, Secretary General of the NEC. Representative of the political party and representative of the relevant ministries such as the Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Information, Senate and the Cambodian People Party, Cambodian Youth Party, Our Motherland Party, and other relevant organizations. His Excellency Sam Sorida, Deputy Secretary General of the NEC, said that while the NEC is implementing the 2018 voter list and voter registration draft based on the key principles used to prepare the draft regulation and procedures. A total of 13 recommendations were made to the regulation and procedure with the three political parties that have Cambodian People Party, Cambodian Youth Party, and Our Motherland Party. Two non-governmental organizations represented at the meeting, including the Family for the Community for Agricultural Development and Victory Intellectual Standard Association Cambodia. The five ministries are Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Justice, and Ministry of Information, Ministry of National Defense and General Secretariat of the Senate, and the Provincial and Capital Election Committee include Phnom Penh, Kandal, and Mandalgiri. His Excellency stated that the consultation with relevant stakeholders at the moment aims at reviewing and discussing stakeholder recommendation and the decision of the General Secretary on the recommendation of the party in order to gather the latest comment or proposal to the NEC to consider and decide on adoption of this regulation and procedure. Our last story is His Excellency Honmani will lead 100 delegations to join the Chingay event in Singapore. His Excellency Honmani, the President of the Union Youth Federation of the Cambodia, and Her Excellency Pong Sakana, the Ministry of Culture and Fine Art, visited the Cambodian artists who rehearsed for the international performance Chingay, an international art festival, which will be held on February from 15 to 16 in Singapore. The Chingay is the largest parade event in Asia, featuring about 150 cultural organizations and 10,000 delegates from other countries around the world, featuring immense multiculturalism. His Excellency Honmani, President of the Union of Youth Federation of Cambodia, said that Cambodia will combine 5 integrated forms under the theme of the harmony. Cambodia will showcase 5 types of traditional dance at the 2019 Chingay in Singapore. That include the first one is Robam Makor. The second is Sand of Prethang Ning. The third is the Sand of the Ko Samotak. The fourth is Robam Kroma and Bạch Kroma of Bokatao. And the last one is Bạch Rom Dua Flower. Okay, now that's all for our top story for today. Now, thank you for your time and would like to say goodbye. Now that's all for our top story for today. So we would like to say goodbye and thank you for your time.